Hmm. All right, let's do this. Are you sure you aren't real? No offense, but I get the same smart-ass vibe from you as I do from the responder. Like, ha ha, I have the same basic personality as Dirk, but without any accountability or anything, so let me just be kind of flippant and mess with this Jake fella's head. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's a surprisingly decent observation about me. Yeah, see, I think I maybe did a little too good of a job brain cloning you. This is way too much like talking to the real fake Dirk. Holy cow, what a dumb sentence that was. You did do a good job. A perfect job, in fact. Untapped potential, remember? I don't think one of Dirk's splinters could exist nearly as well in anyone's mind other than yours. Well, that's just spiffy for me, but I'm starting to feel somewhat like I'm being haunted by you now. I just want to talk to my real buddy. And by real, I just mean the original guy. What do you even want to say to him? Oh, I don't know. It's not like you can keep any secrets from me here. I pretty much am your brain. Ah, no, don't say that. It's so weird. You do realize he's coming for you. Dirk, in the real world, the man has his designs. Yes, I know. Want to talk about it? With you? No. That's like That's like talking to him about it, which is like really jumping the gun, I think. What better chance is there to try talking about it than with the stunt double for your hyper aggressive suitor within the safety and privacy of your own mind? But I can't yet. I just can't. There's some feelings I'm not sure how to put into words yet. And doing it in front of you, whether you're a stunt double or brain puppet or whatever, just makes me feel uncomfortable. So there are feelings you don't want to try to put into words, even while you're dwelling entirely within the realm of your own mind? Yes. What is so hard to understand about that? What about the spider ghost? Huh? The girl you saw when you got fucking clobbered by Dirk's robot and you passed out. You dreamed about an alien ghost, a spider ghost alien girl. Oh, yeah. What about her? You like her. Man, what? That's dumb. I just saw her for 3 seconds and she waved at me and I woke up. Yeah, and it took all of those 3 seconds for you to fall in love with the cute spider ghost. Why do you keep calling her a ghost? 'Cause she's been dead for a zillion years, dude. Oh, well. Holy shit? That won't change the fact that you like her. Let's not pretend it will. You're going to make things complicated for yourself. No, I won't. Yeah, you will. You're too fucking wishy washy. Between Dirk, Spider Ghost, Jane. Man, poor Jane. What? What about Jane? You tell me. What was even the deal with that? Our last chat ended on very pleasant and amicable terms. She was upbeat and chipper as ever. I fail to see what reason one might have to feel sorry for her. Oh, yeah, you totally read her like a book. Really handled that conversation like a champ. Wait, didn't I? Look out, bitches. It's Jake Casanova Lady Slayer English. He's packing heat, and it's frequently able to parse the literal meaning of things women say. What are you getting at? We're running out of time. She'll be here soon. Jane? No, doofus. Spider Ghost. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Where? Wait, she is? Oh, fuck. Look at you. I'm telling you. 3 damn seconds of ogling an alien in a blue dress and you're completely hopeless. Stop fidgeting around like that. Your hair looks fine. Do you want me to tell you how your breath smells? Screw you. I am cool as such a cucumber. Okay then. Uh, why does my breath not smell okay? You're dreaming, Jake. Your breath is only a thing if your brain wants it to be. Oh, okay. Phew. When is she coming? Why is she visiting my dreams? Soon. She's been waiting for the right time to enter, waiting for you to snap out of the memory. Clearly, the girl has the patience of a saint. All right. Dang, it's warm in this dream bubble. How can I be sweating in a dream? Where do I keep the dream towels? Will you calm the fuck down? I'm a figment of your imagination and you're still making me nervous. But really, who is she? What's her deal and what does she want from me? Since all this called untapped potential in my subconscious taking the form of yet another sassy dirt clone seems to know everything, would it be okay if I troubled my own brain for a few flippin' answers? You could try to be more polite to me. Seeing as I am a representation of your entire mind, I have complete control over all your basic functions. I could trigger a particularly spirited bowel movement right before she gets here, so watch your step. Ah, no, no, no. I'm sorry, don't. Just kidding, dude. Jesus. I would never make you shit your pants in front of a girl you liked, even if she does happen to be my chief competition. We Dirk Splinters can be pretty Machiavellian, but we do actually have some fucking standards. Okay. Thank you for promising to keep my trousers tidy. For now. Anyway, she's visited now to bring you into the loop on some things. Important details you should know about your relation to the bigger picture. The much, much bigger picture. I still don't understand how you know, or excuse me, my brain knows this stuff. Because I'm a page? How does that make sense? And also, if you know the things she will say, why don't you just tell me the things? Intuition and the subconscious mind are powerful things when harnessed the right way. As for why, I won't tell you. Why not just let her tell you? You're the one with the damn crush on her. Okay, dude, she's here. Shoosh. I know. Oh, man. What the fuck are you looking at me for? Say something to her, jackass. Okay, I will. You're distracting me, though. Can you scoot over a bit? Oh my god. Fine. Hi there. Welcome. Don't mind him. He's just a brain clone of my best friend. I know that sounds crazy. Heh. Bro, she can't even see me or hear me. You're making a fool of yourself. Wait, she can't? Why didn't you tell me that? You're really throwing me off here. I don't know. I guess I didn't think you were going to have a neurotic meltdown at the sight of a girl. I thought you were supposed to know stuff like that about seeing as you are literally my brain. God damn it, will you just chillax and woo this fucking ghost babe? How can I chillax when you keep talking to me? It's really disconcerting. You are totally embarrassing yourself, dude. You're talking to nobody. Man, I'm starting to feel bad for Spider Ghost. Look at her, she's getting uncomfortable. Shut up! Just shut up! I can't think! You are being so lame. I don't care if I'm a figment of your imagination or not. I can't take this bullshit. Either you get your shit together and put the moves on this dead space vixen, or I start fucking with your cortex and make you pop a dream boner. Oh god, no, don't you dare! You don't think I'll do it? No, please, 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 do not give me a boner, Dak. Sorry, Jake, the plan's in motion. Next stop, Boner City. So that was the plan all along? To give me a boner? And you? Got one. You motherfucker! Oh. Oh, Teehee, a false alarm. I see. Very funny, cool guy. I think you are full of shit. You're bluffing. You don't even have the power to give me a phantasmal erection. Jake, please. Members of the Juggalo party are the only ones who can pitch a big tent. Then go ahead. Make my fucking day. I'm ready for you. You think I'm afraid? I'll take your boner magic like a man. I'm not ashamed. I will stand tall and proud at full mast in front of this pretty alien. Do your worst, you bastard. This is so stupid. You are out of your mind, and this is coming from your mind itself. I can't even watch this. I'm out of here. Well, good riddance to ironic hipster douchewad rubbish is what I have to say about that. I wonder what Jack's up to right now. What? I mean, what? Who's Jack? Just talk to the girl, okay? You have some damage control to do. Jack, start jailbreak adventure. Oh, thank God. You waked up locked in a deserted jail cell, completely alone. There is nothing at all in your cell, useful or otherwise. Jack, attempt to pry open window. There are no objects around with which to pry open window. Look at that. This frame is precisely identical to the previous frame. You advanced nothing whatsoever with that dumb idea. Do you realize this adventure is nearing 5,000 panels? And now we have to watch you flounder around in a jail cell for God knows how long? Exactly how many panels do you want this to go on for? Over 9,000? Nobody wants that. Nobody even wants to hear the phrase over 9,000. You need to get better at. You need to begin making better decisions if you want to escape. Jack, get key. What did you not understand about the statement? There is nothing at all in your cell, useful or otherwise? There is no key. This is an extremely crude drawing of a key on the floor. Really, the drawing is so bad it's ridiculous to think that some prankster thought this would fool you. Which it did. Whoever drew this key was clearly employing the most primitive drawing tools available. You're obviously being fucked with in this stupid jail cell. You expect that you will continue to be fucked with, and it makes you wish you could stab something. Jack, get pumpkin. What fucking pumpkin? There is no pumpkin. Once again, there is nothing at all in your cell useful or, oh, god damn it. Okay, a pumpkin appears. You guess it must be feeding time for the prisoners. These Prospician jails are like luxury suites compared to the penal system on Durs. Should be the softest time you ever did. Consume pumpkin. What a horrible idea. You don't eat fresh produce. The thought is revolting to you. What do you think these sharp teeth are for? Or what's left of them, at least? You'll have to make a note to file a protest with your lawyer. Complain of cruel and unusual treatment. Their coddling criminal justice system will undoubtedly see to it you are given some proper meat to consume. Perhaps a prime cut of filet mignon, as if you are a guest of honor. What a bunch of powder puffs, with all their namby-pamby morals and compassion. This kingdom makes you sick. Look out window. You step on the little Kirby thing to get a better look outside. Can't make a plan without getting your bearings. A lone sentry is on duty below. You shout a few obscenities his way. You wonder aloud what a guy has to do to get a decent meal around here. Hey, you're talking to that guy. It's no use, though. He ignores you. Just look at his stoic face. The unshakable discipline. The stalwart sense of duty and pride. This is what it means to be a a member of the Royal Prospician Guard. What a load of shit, you grumble to yourself, but loud enough for him to hear. Inspect pumpkin. That guy won't be of any use. You doubt you could even manage to lure him into your pissing radius, magnificent though it is. You give the pitiful gourd a little kick. A terrible thought occurs to you. What if you have no course but to eat this awful thing? You can't let it come to that. You have to get out of here. Hold on. What's that? Take a closer look. Please look inside. Eureka. Droll, you beautiful bastard. Looks like he snuck something inside the pumpkin to help you escape. Probably a bomb. You are going to have to remember to give him a promotion when you get out of here, or at least reduce his daily newspaper floggings. Need to think of a way to get the bomb out of here. Can't just smash it with your foot or it might explode and take your leg off. Too bad they confiscated your knives, or you could slice the thing open neatly. Maybe even carve a funny face into it. You bet you're the first guy who ever thought of doing that. Search for carving apparatus. Hang on. You remember seeing some pointy things just outside the window. Luckily, both kingdoms are totally covered in pointy things. Can't swing a dead cat without impaling it on one. Take pointy thing. You snap off a golden pointy thing. Should be sharp enough to do the trick. Carve pumpkin. It slices through the meat of the vegetable like a sharp spire through thick squash. This is working so well. Who the hell needs a trusty knife when you are this resourceful? Screw knives! You take it back. You can't stay mad at knives. Open it. You can taste your liberation already. You can't wait to hear the sweet ticking of the bomb that is definitely in here. That will be the sound of freedom, you decide. You pull off the lid to reveal a whole bunch of knives. God damn it, troll. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Although now that you think about it, he might be by default since he just sent you all the sharpest tools in the shed. Oh well, you can probably get some use out of these. You've never once been disappointed to receive a pumpkin full of knives, and you're not about to make an exception. Empty pumpkin on floor. You take a quick inventory of the smuggled contraband. Hold on, looks like he snuck something else in the pumpkin after all the knives. Something compromising. Examine compromising material. Terrier fancy. You're welcome. The droll knows what it's like spending long, cold nights alone in the clink. A man needs a little reading material to keep him company, if you know what he means. If your skin wasn't made of polished, jet black carapace, your cheeks would be turning bright red. No one can ever know about this. You must destroy the evidence, or disguise it somehow. Forge blade out of illicit literature. Make an elf cry. None shall be the wiser. It is the perfect crime. When you bust out of prison, you should be locked right back up again because of how perfect this crime is. Throw a knife down there to get that guy's attention. That should get the guy's attention. Unfortunately, he only keeps his attention. It only keeps his attention until he dies, which is almost instantly. You need to come up with a better plan. While you would argue that random stabbings are their own reward, they aren't getting you any closer to escape. Examine exit. That door is locked tight. You're probably going to need a key to open it. Preferably one that isn't horribly drawn on the floor to taunt you. Knock on door. I wish Calvaria wouldn't smile like that. That's a little better. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe if you knock hard enough, or in just the right way, at just the right time. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, no, not yet. Wait for it. Wait. Now! Your clumsy fist accidentally flies through the bars, knocking out a passerby. Keys from his keyring jangle on the floor. It's quite possible one of those keys will unlock your door, but they are all well out of reach now. What's next, genius? Use knife to snag one of the keys on the floor. You see if a knife can adequately lengthen your reach, but it's no use. They're still just outside of your modest slashing radius. No dice. Need a different approach. Wait a minute. Another guard notices your unauthorized tomfoolery and radios for backup. Beckon other guard over. He looks none too pleased by your misbehavior. This will surely result in reduced rations. You can expect to find a slightly smaller pumpkin in your cell come sky arise, mister. You keep beckoning him. Just a little closer. A little closer. Convince second guard to pick up keys for you. Use a little persuasion to see if you can get him to... Jack, no! This is not how you convince someone to do anything. Someone to do something. You're supposed to save the stabbing till after you intimidate him into doing what you want. How exactly is a dead guy supposed to pick up some keys for you? Real smooth, Jack. What's the plan now? To bury the keys under a growing pile of torsos? This is turning out to be the second shittiest jailbreak attempt anyone has ever seen. Look around room. The only remaining thing in the room worth noting is on the other corner of your cell. Just a transport pad prisoners are supposed to use as a waste receptacle. These were decommissioned in Durst prisons a long time ago. Too many prisoners' suicides and severed heads showing up in waste bins. None of those auto decapitations were authorized with the right paperwork, so privileges had to be suspended. You hear the door open and slam shut. Someone else is in your cell. Welcome, guest. It looks like the sentry phoned downstairs for a little muscle. It's one of the regulator lugs they use to keep the gen pop in line. This guy has an itchy baton wrist and that look in his eye you know all too well. He's not leaving this room until one of you is good and bloody. Jack, be the other guy. You attempt to be this guy down here, but you can't be this guy down here because he's dead. But it does serve as a convenient cutaway for the vicious beating that is currently taking place in your cell. We don't need to be watching that kind of prison brutality. We take our sweet time looking at this dead body while terrible noises can be heard from your prison window. Okay, that should be long enough. You can stop being this guy now. Stop being that guy. You stop being the other time in time to see that guy in time for us to see that you have just finished quickly and cleanly subduing the Jack? Jack, the man is dead. Stop that. Jack. 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 Apologize to guard's body. You start to feel sorry for stabbing the guy with 7 knives in the back and bashing his face into the door 89 times. Well, maybe not all 89 times. For the first 88, you felt pretty good. But the 89th face bashing, you were definitely starting to feel pretty sorry. And by sorry, you guess you mean bored? Anyway, you mutter something under your breath that could easily sound like an apology to someone who wasn't listening very well. Give the guy a proper funeral. Whatever the state of your contrition might be, there can be no question about it. A man dedicated to royal service deserves a proper and dignified funeral. However, since there is no casket in your cell that is nearly big enough to lug this for the slug's hefty torso, you will have to improvise. Seek alternative casket. You sever the guard's head with your most trusted of all trusty knives, and begin sizing up that hollowed pumpkin. It will definitely be snug, but you think you can make it fit. Make it fit. You don't care what anyone says. You say this pumpkin was made for this fucker's melon. Fits like a damn glove. Close it up. Perfect. A textbook burial for a man of honor and distinction. The sacrifices made by our public servants don't get anywhere near the respect they deserve, you think. Bring casket over to receptacle. His funeral will not be complete without a proper send-off. But a stinking garbage dump has no place for the head of a brave soldier to rest. No, you must first make some modifications to the device. Doing hard time behind bars will motivate a man to learn a trick or two when it comes to systems like this. Pry open panel with knife. You open it up and switch a few wires around. There. Now instead of a nasty old pile of rotting pumpkin matter, the destination should be the throne room of the Prospician Palace. Surely the queen will want to be alerted to the noble sacrifice of this brave hero, so arrangements can be made to honor the hero. The brave warrior. So that arrangements can be made to honor the hero. Send him off. Look inside. You hear the door open again, followed by the sound of surly footsteps. Could it be that another glutton for good face bashing has decided to visit your cell? Greet visitor. Ah, you see. It appears there are quite a few said gluttons this time. Settle down, gentlemen. There are quite enough face bashings to go around. Quick, be the other guy again. Be the other guy again while they beat you senseless. Other guy, be Jake. Suddenly, you aren't the other guy anymore. You couldn't quite be the other guy anyway since he's dead, even though deadness hasn't really stopped us from being guys before. Nevertheless, the dead guy starts being Jake, who is not a dead guy. Well, his dream self is dead. But his non-dead, non-dream self isn't, and that's the guy we're being, the guy who is asleep. That non-dead sleeping guy is presently talking to a non-dead sleeping dead ancient spider. Presently talking to a non-sleeping dead ancient spider ghost, who long ago earned the achievement badge Gift of Gab, and boy, does she know how to use it. Attempt to get a gab in edgeways. Well, Jake, don't you have anything to say? I think I've spent enough time introducing myself. You have hardly said a word. It would be nice to know whether my long story has confounded you in any particular way or if you're just being shy. Ah. Yes? Jake, I understand this is very much to learn all at once, but do you really want me to keep speaking until I am blue in the face? You appear to be perspiring heavily. There is no reason to be so nervous, especially considering you are only dreaming. Shit. Sorry, I don't know where I put the dream towels. It's okay. Well, at the risk of talking about myself a little more, I feel it would be dishonest not to confess. What? I am a fairly gifted psychic. Whoa, really? Yes. Like, you can see the future. Are they ghost powers or troll powers? Oh, wait, shucks, that's a dumb sounding question. No, that was a fine question. They're troll powers. Sometimes those of my blood type will have them naturally. And no, they are not prognosticative abilities. They let me access another's mind in a way that can be terribly invasive if abused. Invasive? Yes, including the ability to control minds when exploited fully. Oh. But don't worry, they don't seem to work the same way on your species. They're considerably weaker. The most I can do is get an empathic impression of your emotional state. So if I can speculate that you are shy or nervous, it is because I can sense that you are. Oh man, you're kidding. So much for trying to be cool, I guess. I probably blew that when you saw me yelling at nobody about boners and stuff. I wouldn't say you blew it, but that was certainly odd. Who were you talking to, if you don't mind my asking? That was like a brain ghost memory splinter of my best friend Dirk, stuck in my head and you can't see. And he was kind of hassling me and trying to get me to talk about him and how his real self has a thing for me. But I kind of think it would be weird to talk to his brain imposter about that, at least for now. And then you showed up and caught me in an awkward moment where he was threatening to make some bodily functions happen in front of you as a joke that would have been embarrassing as all blasted heck. But now it turns out you can read my mind too, so I'm surrounded by brain invaders. You seem cool around here, though. But, when am I going to wake up? I am not a brain invader, though. I said I can only sense your emotions. I think it's polite to let people know before long. Otherwise, I begin to feel a bit underhanded. Okay. I guess that's not too bad. I think I can keep my feelings buttoned up. That is what a strong and adventurous gentleman do, I think. That is what strong and adventurous gentlemen do, I think. They keep a stiff upper lip even on the inside. That way they are never embarrassed to feel slightly more brave about stuff. But you don't have to. That was not the point of my telling you. I'm used to sensing many things from you people. From you people. Just from people. Ugh. I'm used to sensing many things from people. There aren't any things that, feelings you could have said that would be that surprising to me or compromising to you. I really just want you to relax for the brief time we have in this bubble and talk to me. Gotcha. But what should I talk about? Well, I have spent almost no time examining this iteration of your universe. The gods have given me very little access to it through the memories of others until now. I believe they are finally beginning to bridge the divides between long estranged compartments of reality, allowing previously unintroduced parties to mingle. Those from different universes, both their initial iterations and their scratch reboots. Those from different spheres, the ones of creative potential and of mortality. Through us all, they attempt to bring closure to unsanctioned loops and restores the stability to the cosmos. So I am curious about you and your friends. What is your life like? My life? I wish I could say it was more interesting, but it's actually been a mite lackluster. There are monsters. I try to stay away from them but I try to stay away from them to tell you the truth. It's mostly just me sitting around here watching movies and stuff and sometimes polishing firearms. Guns are sweet. So are movies. This is a terrible story. I understand. The same is mostly true for myself. I can sense that you are either very impressed or in some way intimidated by me. But when it comes to the basics, a description of my life would be boring as well. Why don't you show me around? Show you around my room? Yes, okay. Well, there are some guns. Like I said, guns are great. There are a whole mess of movie posters on the wall. You've probably never heard of any of them being a dead alien and such. Nope. And I don't know. There's a bed which I used to work on silly projects. Uh, there's a desk which I used to work on silly projects, and that's my bed, I guess. God, my dyslexia needs to calm the fuck down. And hmm, what else? Dude, just FYI, you've been kind of staring at her. What? Shh. What was that? Nothing. I'm not trying to fuck you up here, I promise. But you gotta watch what you're thinking, remember? Go away. Oh, man. No, see that thought you just had? That's exactly what I'm talking about. She's a fucking empath, bro. She can pick up on shit like that. Shh, not listening to you. Jake? Nothing. It's cool. You have got to be kidding. You seriously just. Did you seriously just think something that dirty? You must be doing this on purpose to spot me now. I mean, wow, dude, that was X rated as fuck. No, no, stop. See, you're talking about it and now I can't help it. You are psyching me into having dirty thoughts. Get fucking lost, you interloping brain douche. Don't worry, I'm gone. It's like a goddamn peep show in here, and I feel like a sleazy piece of shit watching this from a dark corner of your mind. You have a graphic imagination, English. I'm kind of impressed. Shut up, they're just thoughts. I mean, it's not even like I'm trying to have them. They don't mean anything. Hmm. Should I leave and come back during another dream? No! Okay then. What's this? An illustrated story of some sort? Oh, hey, whoa, let's not worry about that. That's nothing really. Here, give me that, okay? Why are you getting so flustered about this literature? Is it pornographic? It does not strike me as indecent at a glance, though maybe our cultures have different standards? What? No, it's not that at all. It's just, I don't know, it's just a naughty comic I read. It's no big deal. There's got to be other stuff to talk about. Let's see. Jake. Huh? You know, it's not the first time I've sensed that someone felt a flushed attraction for me. A flushed what's it? Oh my flipping gosh. You really don't have to be so embarrassed. It's perfectly okay. Ah, oh god, you sense my stupid sexy thoughts, I knew it. God damn it, you bogus brain strider. Someone needs to just kill me, or at least make me wake up. This is so humiliating, I don't even. Can you please just slap me really hard? If not in retribution for my ungentlemanly train of thought, then at least just to get me to wake up and save me from my own ceaseless buffoonery. Actually, I do believe it would be within the scope of my abilities to get you to wake up. But do you really want me to do that? Maybe? If it is true you think I am attractive, then why don't you want to spend a little more time here with me? What's the harm? Are you really in such a hurry to leave and feel sorry for yourself for no explicable reason? Well, no. I already told you, Jake, I am used to sensing many different types of feelings. It has given me a different perspective on emotions than most have. For most, the feelings of others are often a mystery, so they are prone to speculation and paranoia about the motivations of people they meet. The emotions of others can seem like such a well-guarded mystery, like such well-guarded mysteries. People begin to believe that's how their own emotions should be treated as well. So when someone can read their thoughts easily, it feels like a violation. But to one accustomed to reading those thoughts, there isn't the same perception of violation or secrecy. It's more like examining other self-evident facts about a person, like taking note of their appearance. It's still hard for non-psychics to understand this, though, even if you explain it to them. It can lead to some awkward relationships, unfortunately. Oh, I imagine it would. So, you sense when other fellas have had thoughts for you, eh? Fellows, yes, and ladies. It's happened. Yowza. You must have been popular, I guess. Oh no, not really. A fact that that I've been the fleeting object of attraction to a handful really paints the wrong social picture, I'm afraid. That is hard to believe. It's my experience that people very often underestimate their own likability. I sense that feeling all the time, probably because they're in the dark about others' thoughts. They're usually in doubt, so they frequently err on the side of pessimism. In many cases, they would be surprised if they knew how many of them were open to friendship or possibly something more. I would venture that if you had such a sense, you might even be surprised yourself. Ha! That's a laugh. I am quite sure my only suitor is my best bro, and even then he is such a jumbled, stupid puzzle of unfathomable ironies that I'm not even sure about that half the time. I wish I had your powers, that would be top notch. I'd be parked on the corner of Relationship Lane and Easy Street. I could kick back in my eligible bachelor's limousine and never fuck up or say anything awkward like I have been doing nonstop so far this dream. Let's not get carried away. That certainly does not describe my experience. You would think being able to sense the occasional attraction from others would be advantageous and inspire confidence in yourself. And it is nice when that happens, sure. But then you feel the negative emotions directed at you as well. And even if they are less common than the positive ones, you have a way of dwelling on them and magnifying them far beyond their real significance. It's funny how an ability that should give you all the advantages in the world over others can lead you to feel worse about yourself than if you never had them. You put all your energy into thinking about people with the bad feelings about you instead of the good, and you try your best to fix things, but usually it just gets worse. People think you are overbearing and needy, and they don't understand what it is you want from them. I can see why it can drive some with my abilities to abuse those powers. Fortunately, I was able to resist the temptation. Were you? So there are people on your planet who do that? On the world I was from, it was rare. Only a few criminals and outcasts would. But in the second iteration I mentioned, it was commonplace. Like I said, things were very different. In my world, though, the higher castes have a lot of responsibilities. It wouldn't be right to abuse my powers. So you were in a higher caste because of the hemaspectrum thing you mentioned? Ah, so you were listening to my lengthy preamble. I heard all of it. It was just, well, go on. Yes, blue bloods like myself were higher than most. The job of each blood caste was to serve the needs of all those below it. We were to use our progressively later longevity and wisdom to help the lower castes learn and grow. To listen to them and try to provide whatever they were missing. Like a hierarchy of caretakers with increasing social responsibility. When the order functioned in harmony, our civilization would flourish. That is a neat sounding science fiction utopia. Wait. Duh, I mean science reality. But then it all went to shit because of that meddlesome demon? Yes. The demon you say I am supposed to defeat? Yes. Hang on. Would that be the same demon I'm named after? Who told you that? Uh, I guess technically my own brain did? That's interesting. I wasn't planning on mentioning that. Or at least not just yet. Why? There's no reason to prematurely overcomplicate an already complicated tale. All facts will fall into place in due time. Yeah, but it's true, right? More or less. Can you tell me anything more about this demon? All I know is he might be a skull monster. Wait, he is a skull monster, right? He most certainly is a skull monster. A very big and angry skull monster. Yes. Okay, but I feel like I should know more about him if I'm supposed to kill him. I didn't say you're supposed to kill him. He cannot be killed. Long ago, he discovered the secret to indestructibility. Oh. Defeating a foe doesn't always involve killing. He has had many incarnations in many universes. If you continue on your journey for long enough, you may encounter one of them. And if you've become strong enough by then, you may be able to defeat him in combat. And if that comes to pass, it would be the first defeat he has ever known. You would be providing the first glimmer of hope to others that someday he could be destroyed. So, you are saying I could do all of this? Or that I will? For now, I'm saying that we should get going soon, if you would like to meet the others before you wake up. Who? Is there anything else you wanted to show me before we go? I didn't mean us to get sidetracked like that. Nah, just some more boring junk. There are these fanciful branches, but I don't know where they came from. I suspect dream sorcery. They are someone else's memory. Are they from a wizard memory? Ha ha ha! No. Oh, well, I guess I could show you around outside. There is a jungle out there full of tremendous beasts. Not anymore. Son of a bitch! More fancy branches. This way. What is this realm of limitless wonder? Realm of limitless wonder? God damn it, Jake. Shh! It was my planet. It's great. Everything is so amazing. Who would have thunk you could have such a crackerjack adventures in your dreams that are basically real instead of imaginary? Yep. Or for that matter, that you could meet such neat people along the way. Your thoughts are wandering again, man. Shh. Whoa, yeah. That gross, mushy thought right there. Are you even paying attention? No, shh. We've already been through you hopeless rube. You might as well be saying it out loud to her, so why don't you? Maybe I will, wise guy. I mean, she is pretty hot. Yeah, I know. Now shush. Jake, it wouldn't work between us. Huh? I'm dead. Yes, right. Perhaps if you died too. Although, maybe not after too long? I don't know how I would feel about that if you were a lot older than me. Man, what the fuck? Although technically, I am already so much older than you, it would be kind of strange if you were physically my senior by any significant margin, you know? This is a weird fucking train of thought. Can you tell her that? No! I'm going to make you have a seizure and get you to message her with your spastic gyrations. Pelvic thrusts will be my exclamation points. Screw you! You heard her. I totally have a shot. He he he. What? Go on. But I wouldn't want that to happen. What to happen? For you to die soon. I want you to succeed at your quest and to live a long and happy life. Man, I'm gonna come out and say it. This broad is a total snore. Yeah, right, bro. Did you hear that? At least if I kick the bucket early, there will be, shall I say, a silver lining, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It will take the form of some spooky smooches from a smoking, ghostly troll babe, so shut your jealous trap. Wait. Oh dear. How loud was I just talking just then? You were pretty much yelling. Ah. Now, if I were real, I would be giving you a standing ovation right now. 5 out of 5 hats. God. Okay, just pretend to forget that, maybe? Not a chance. Not you. Her. Her? Who? Me? Why don't you just tell me where we're going? I've gathered a small group of travelers for a meeting. They are briefly passing through this bubble. I was hoping we could introduce ourselves to one another and help orient an old friend of mine to the afterlife. Okay. Who is your friend? Another troll? She is supposed to be the Empress of all trolls, actually. Wow. So she died before she could be the Empress, I guess? Not exactly, since she probably never would have been regardless. She didn't want the job. Why not? Remember how I said each class had a duty to take care of the younger and more populous classes lower on the order? Well, hers was the highest of all. She was the only one on the planet with such royal blood aside from the sitting empress. As the heiress, she was meant for a position of incredible responsibility. Once she claimed the throne, she would have to serve for many thousands of years until the next successor was ready. That's a hell of a long time. I guess she wasn't into that? She had some problems with authority. She despised the whole social order, really. I foolishly tried to convince her to honor her obligation, but she wouldn't listen. She viewed the Empress as a glorified slave, so she abdicated and fled the moon to hide. She was the only one who knew. I was the only one who knew of her plans. The rest of the world searched but never found her. At the time, I was furious with her, but I didn't turn her in, which in retrospect was a key decision that led us here. You mean it led to you being dead? Yes, eventually. While she was there, she discovered an ancient device. Inside the device was a game. She became obsessed with playing it, but needed our friends to agree to play first. She was not well liked by the others, though. Old grudges and rivalries made it hard to convince them. But she is very devious and knows how to trick people into doing what she wants. She even got me to agree by promising she'd return to her place as the heiress when we finished playing. Needless to say, we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. She sounds like a handful. Yes, she's not all that bad, though. Well, when you really get to know her. And when she's unarmed. Which is, pretty much never now that I think about it. Okay, she probably is all that bad. The point is, you have to know how to handle her. Regal types can be very touchy, even the ones who seem to revel in anarchy. But if you know all the right things to say and do, she will happily hand you the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. After all, royalty is royalty. Just let me do the talking for a while, okay? Did you hear that, Jake? Arania wants to do the talking. You think your dead girlfriend might be I think your dead girlfriend might be starting to come out of her shell. Okay, that was kind of funny. Archagent, report. The Archagent cannot submit the paperwork for his daily report because the Archagent is in jail. He was a bit sloppy and got himself pinched by the white shells. That leaves his duties to the penultimagent, otherwise known as the Draconian Dignitary. We should bear in mind that penultimagent isn't an officially recognized title, though. It's just a word he thinks sounds kind of cool. God damn it. Diamond Stroog, report. No, not Diamond Stroog. Draconian Dignitary. The report is that you've got all these reports to fill out, which the Archagent has been letting pile up, and which you have absolutely no intention of completing. Paperwork's even less your bag than it is his. As was mentioned, the boss is still stuck in the big house. You've got the droll working on busting him out, but you've said you're in no particular hurry on that. You like to keep a casual administrative style. The boss is always in a hurry, all wound up like a knife-wielding top. Personally, you don't see the harm in playing it cool. Mounting paperwork aside, there's still the matter of this little insurrection to deal with. The boy is still out there piking heads, agitating subjects, getting everyone hot and bothered. The press is on going berserk with it, and you can only have so many reporters killed on any given news cycle. Can't forget about the girl either. She's still out there going rogue. Wait, you meant AWOL. That stinking pun gets you every time. Puns are even less dignified than paperwork. Locate Prince. You can't. By now the kid's up to his goddamn neck in convoluted Gothic architecture. He's burrowed fuck deep in flying buttresses and purple pointy things. He's even stopped by the boss's cubicle of vigilance and sliced up his fenestrated walls to make searching for him harder. Cunning bastard. There used to be a fourth one, but you don't know what happened to it. There's a rumor circulating that some old woman made off with it a long time ago before the new queen took over. Whatever happened, it's nothing to worry about. If you want to smoke this kid out of hiding, you'll need some help. Seek help. You already did. You walked to retrieve it. Again, in no particular hurry. Earlier, you quite calmly and diplomatically explained everything to the old lady, letting her know you could use a little extra firepower to get the situation under control. You were pretty smooth about it, offering to light her cigarette during a calculated pause. She doesn't even smoke. You're just that good. While you were making your smooth pitch, you did a masterful job of giving her the impression that you didn't even care much one way or the other. But to be fair, you don't really care much one way or the other. Wow. Can't even say that the second time. In response, the Dayton gave you clearance to employ the service of Drone Gorg, the Flagship battle mech of the Imperial fleet she keeps stationed in on some other damn planet. You're not sure of where it is or what it's called. Hell, if that's any of your business. Mount Dronegorg and ride it into battle. No, you'd feel completely ridiculous piloting that thing. It's a bad look for you. No style at all. Drollgorg! Only an utter fool would get a kick out of prancing around in that asinine getup. It was a classy gesture by the Queen, but you told her you'd have to pass. But it doesn't do good to spurn generosity from a beautiful and deadly woman. You thanked her for the kind offering, tactfully brought up an alternative. See, you tell the boss this is his problem. He's too blunt about his ambitions. Don't get you wrong. If it's all well and good for a man to keep his eyes on the prize, but he doesn't always need to step over 1,000 corpses and swim across rivers of blood to get there. You remind him there are slicker ways to make your moves, especially when it comes to a lady. Now that you think about it, Slick would be a good ironic nickname for him. Might be good for a laugh, calling him that. Or it would be if you ever actually left. The point is, you know how to handle her. Regal types can be very touchy, even the ones who seem to revel in anarchy. But if you know all the right things to say and do, she will happily hand over the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. After all, royalty is royalty. DD, ascend.
Make her a member of the midnight crew.
You're not feeling it. That little number was way too big for its britches. You could just tell it was gonna blast off, and next thing you know, is everyone's on their feet cutting a rug, making complete fools of themselves. This ain't no sock hop. Why does everything have to be so flashy and frenetic? What's the big hurry, anyway? Sure, you're gonna put this ring on, but when you're good and goddamn ready, maybe do a little reading first. Have another smoke. Finish your coffee. Listen to some real music. Everyone needs to calm the fuck down. Ascend more casually.
I hate a moral coward, one who lacks a manly spark. I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evening where there's women, wine and song. But like a man I always bring my little wife along. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Wah 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 wah. The fun doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway. So what's the use of going home until the break of day? Now something confidential, whisper not above a breath. I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Wah, 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 wah. I never shall forget the night I made 6 rappers run. Although I didn't have a knife, a blackjack, or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running after me. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Make her a member of the midnight crew.
All right. For a lot of bullshitting around, you calmly and casually put on the Ring of Orbs no fold. A phenomenal transformation takes place. You become. My God! You become. The draconian dignitary. Really, you don't know why everyone's got to be transforming from things into other things. Taking on these wild appearance modifications just for a little boost in power always struck you as tacky. Where's the class? It just takes no creativity or guile for these villain types to grab a little power through such outlandish transformations. No imagination at all. You are utterly astounded by how shitty their imagination is. If their imagination was a face, you would shoot it. In the face. Unleash awesome powers of the ring. Awesome powers? Let's see. You're guessing it can probably make you invisible. Yep, there you go, invisible. Just like you thought. What else is a magical ring of void gonna do? This is like Magic Rings 101. Real basic stuff. Okay, that's cool. Stop being invisible. You stop being invisible. There's not a lot of style to invisibility. Primarily because nobody gets to see how damn smooth you're being. It's kind of a pointless trick. It's kind of a pointless power, anyways. Some real dime store parlor trickery that's just a waste of everyone's time. You doubt you'll ever use it again. It's sure not going to help you track down that elusive kid. But sooner or later, he's going to find out how much harder it's out to run the ring's true power. Oh no. Use red miles. The kid can't escape the miles. No one can escape the miles. Jane, keep looking for Dad. You have been following a trail of clues on your quest to sleuth the whereabouts of your errant father. He seems to have left a variety of items behind in hopes that you might notice and follow him. You have picked up each item along the way until you have reached this car. It is squeaky clean from today's earlier automotive ablutions, but obviously there is no way you can pick it up. It was probably the last thing he had to leave behind, which means your trail is about to go cold. Hang on. Well, Sebastian is gesturing further ahead. It seems there is another clue on the path. It is your dad's wallet. This is surely the end of the line. Ahead is another crypt. You wonder if he went in there. There's another one of those obelisks nearby shining a light down a pit, serving some dang purpose. Probably has some ridiculous bearing on a puzzle like 5 miles away. Like activating an elevator or a stupid conveyor belt or something that just leads to another old skull. Actually, looks like there's one more thing left in the wallet. It's a note. Daughter, if you are reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the piano over your head and shatter it to pieces. While the instrument was expensive, it is a small price to pay for this important step on your journey towards becoming a powerful, independent young woman. I am so, so, so proud of you. What the? You think your dad left the wrong note in the wallet? He probably meant you to meant to leave one pertaining to how you're mature enough to inherit his wallet, and what a big responsibility a wallet is for a strong young woman, or something like that. Dad leaves tons of notes like this around for such occasions, so it's probably easy for him to get them mixed up sometimes. He is a highly professional and competent father, but the guy is still fallible after all. Daw. Get car. Now armed with your father's roomy, sleek leather wallet, you retrieve the family sedan with ease. It looks like a cool pair of shays wants to talk with you about your sweet new ride. Answer. Shred it. What? You have the car. Now shred it. Turn it into grist. Oh! No! I am not going to destroy my dad's car. We need grist, though. I can't get any building done without more. Not to mention the fact that you're not going to be able to make any cool shit. There has to be a better way to gather up grist, though. Well, I think there are supposed to be monsters here. I haven't seen any monsters yet, have you? No, I can't say I'm too disappointed. You should be, though. Presumably they would drop grist and stuff when you kill them. Like treasure, and food products that restore your health, or at least make you less hungry. Haven't you ever played a video game, Jane? Of course I have. That's cool. I haven't, since I am a pair of sunglasses and communing with such simplistic software would be a trivial and hollow exercise for me. But I know loads of stuff about games, like the fact that you gotta kill monsters if you want to make progress. If not to snatch up the bitchin' loot, at least for the levels. Levels? How are you going to get better at fighting without killing monsters, Jane? I think I've done a fair job of scaling my echelon without resorting to the slaughter of innocent fictional monsters, thank you very much. Please. You've barely done any climbing at all. And I'm talking about hopping more rungs than playing a little prank on your dad or throwing your hat to the ground super hard is going to get you. You need battle experience to make some real headway, like Jake. I'm getting a little tired of various iterations of Dirk Strider telling me how I need to be more like Jake. I know you think Jake is neat. I know all the Dirks just adore Jake. I get it. Wow, chill out. This ain't about whatever stuff you're apparently fixing to twist your shit in a pretzel over. Twist your shit in pretzel. Okay. You just need to get strong. I'm sorry. I'm just standing agog and marveling. You just need to get stronger, is all. Don't you think that's what your dad would want? You don't need to remind me about that. I'm suddenly having flashbacks to a few years ago when he would ambush me almost every day for a pointless round of strife. Boy, does getting swatted with brooms and having cakes shoved in your face get old fast. Yeah, but in the process, you get pretty handy with that fork spoon thing. Kill me. Didn't you? Well, yes. I'm just saying, if you don't run into any monsters on this planet, I think I'm going to have to set the bunny to sparring mode to help you along. I am not going to spar with little Sebastian. He is too quick and deadly to fight with. Also too adorable. Okay, we'll see about that. But in the meantime, we need to figure out a way to start harvesting grist. Let's forget the car. But now that you have the wallet, you can grab much bigger things. Big things have got to be worth more grist than all the picky new. I'm supposed to know this word. What is that word? Yeah, yeah, I'm actually. Big things have got to be worth more grist than all the picayune bullshit you keep around the house. There are some relics in this place. Some of it have got to be worth a fortune gristways. You could be right. I will give it a try. Captcha log obelisk. You stick the obelisk in the wallet. Fits like a dream. The ray of light is no longer reflected into the hole. Sorry, puzzles. Feed it to Grist Widget 2100. 21,000? 21,000? You put the card in the widget and holy smokes! That thing was worth a fortune in all kinds of weird looking grist denominations. Seb springs into action and scoops it all up for you in a jiffy with his busy little legs. Grist Gutter. The built-in grist gutter on the widget immediately kicks into action, collecting all the grist overflow exceeding your current low limit. You guess that's pretty convenient. You honestly thought these features were a lot of meaningless nonsense before. Like an example of BC Corp's strange sense of humor made into a product sold for top dollar. The fact that this turned out to be a useful gizmo well in advance is either reassuring or unsettling. You aren't sure which. Proceed to crypt. And the door's locked now. Looks like that obelisk was important after all. It was lighting up one of those globe switch doohickeys in the bottom of the hole, which was apparently keeping the door open. Just great. Real nice work there, Gumshoe. Answer again. Well, let me have it. Have what? A hard time for botching up the pooch. I think I just locked the door that with that mutton-headed stump. Mutton-headed stunt. And now that mirrored obelisk is as good as gone. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do Jane a little bit more. As good as gone. Like she watches Gone with the Wind too much. I can try that. I wasn't going to say nothing. Hell, I was asleep at the wheel too while you were busy fucking up, and I have an IQ of, hold on, robo-calculating, 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 robo-calculating. Oh, brother. Robo-calculating. About 500 billion. That is really, really robo-smart. Don't get human fresh with me, Crocker. I'm about to bring all 500 billy points of my stringent cyborg IQ to bear on your dumb problem. Check it out. I took a note of the CAPTCHA code into the thing and recorded a digital flash snap of its appearance through my photographic silicone memory canals, which is to say I looked at 8 alphanumeric digits a couple minutes ago and remembered them. Okay? So give the bunny the wallet. I'll have him run back to the house and make you an obelisk with the same grist you just collected from it. He can stash it in the wallet and run back to you, and then you can open the door. You shouldn't be waiting around too long because he's real spry, which is exactly why you should wait here. You'll just slow him down. All right, I think I can do that. What should I do in the meantime? Let me think about that. Robo-calculating. Oh, stop it. K. None of our friends will answer me. What could they be up to? You must at least know what Dirk is doing. He's slicing up some drones. Some what? Big red robots. He'll be busy for a while. Roxy, I'm not sure about, but there is a pretty high probability, as governed by the immutable laws of mathematics, that she is preoccupied similarly. She's fighting robots too, you mean? I don't know. Maybe. Dealing with them in some way, perhaps. If so, it wouldn't be a coincidence. Why? I just think the Condes is attempting to force the issue now. What? What issue? It's likely that it's a coordinated assault, sending drones to both Tahir and Roxy's place. She's probably trying to get everyone else to stop dicking around and join the game already. Are you sure she's not just trying to kill them? It wouldn't be her first assassination attempt. Yeah, but come on. Sir Dirk has been sitting a duck. Dirk has been a sitting duck here for years. Roxy too. She could have wiped them out at any time with a swarm much bigger than this one, or just nuke them. Her assassination attempt on you was pretty weak too. But it nearly worked. I would be dead right now if not for the whims of GCat. Right. Like I trust the motives of that fucking thing. So, you're saying she's only pretending to hunt us? I believe she probably would genuinely like to kill us. She is a psycho after all. But it's also obvious to me she needs to begin playing this game for whatever fucked up purpose she has. She might even need us to win it too, for all I know. Her antagonism is all part of the dance. It's all part of the strategy. It's all part of the strategy. Then you're saying Dirk and Roxy aren't really in danger from the robots? Oh, I wouldn't say that. They're still pretty deadly and they shoot missiles and stuff. Oh, I just want to talk to my friends and see if they're okay. What about Jake? No idea what's going on with him right now. I'm sure when the time is right, the witch will keep pushing him along to join the game as well. Then I guess I'll just sit back here and worry about everyone quietly until Seb gets back. What about your troll friend? What? The alien whose name you don't know. You could talk to her? Oh, yeah. I forgot about her. But I suppose that's because she's always the one to contact me. I never get a response when I message her. Well, you could give her a try. Maybe things are different now. I could hack into her system to get her attention if you think that would help. You can do that? Nah, just messing with you. Later. Pester you. Hello? Are you there? Yes. Oh my, you answered. You never answer. Don't I? Well, no, I didn't mean to be accusatory. I was just surprised. I am just surprised. Excuse me. Okay, how's my fake British? Can I do British at all? Even a little bit? Even alien doing British? Right then. What can I do for you? No, that's terrible. Okay, come on. Right then. What can I do for you? What the fuck is that? Irish? What am I doing? Can I do Calliope? What did I do for Calliope before? Right then. What can I do for you? Well, nothing in particular. Just thought it would be nice to catch. Just thought it would be nice to catch up. I was beginning to think I was the only one of my friends left alive. Maybe this gloomy place full of salamander bones and dusty old relics is starting to get to me. Not to mention the most unwelcome presence of entrepreneurial clowns and their enormous cod pieces. Could be. I'm still trying to track down my father. I've been gathering clues and I may be getting close. Do Do you by any chance know if I might see him soon? Mm. Are you there? Oh, yes. Keep going where you're headed. Things will work out in time. You'll see him. Phew, that's nice to know. Thanks. You aren't usually forthcoming with future tidbits. Uh, Not that I was always especially eager to believe you about them anyway. But I think I've been coming around on that lately, for what it's worth. So, hey, are you okay there? You seem rather preoccupied. I'm sorry. I am not having the best day. What's wrong? Everything. Where do I bloody begin? Is it your brother? Well, that goes without saying, doesn't it? He is always a problem. But it's more than that. When I sleep sky when I sleep and visit Prospect, I see nothing but storm clouds in Skya now. My great big lovely ball of blue has been clouding over. Soon I fear it will be completely black and the kingdom will be shrouded in darkness. I wish I understood the meaning of this terrible omen. That sounds awful. I'm, I'm sorry. And my brother has become more uncooperative than ever. He intends to play the game, but refuses to treat it like a collaboration. I have told him many times that the only way we can win is to work together, but he wants it to be another competition between us, like everything has been all of our lives. His threats to kill me have become harder to dismiss as his usual empty bravado. I fear it may come down to having to kill him first. Although I am not sure exactly how I would go about this, or if I will even be up to the task. Umu. I had no idea things had gotten this grim for you. I'm so sorry. Yes, but I'll cope. The real trouble, though, is I'm not sure if I can play a successful session without him. A two-player session was already risky enough, satisfying bare minimum playing conditions. And I had it on good authority that the two of us would be able to succeed, particularly given our, well, without intending to boast, various advantages. But I have no idea if a session of one is viable. Honestly, I cannot for the life of me imagine how. It may well result in a void session like yours, but without the promise of any extenuating circumstances. Are you sure it's hopeless with him? You can't reach a truce just for the sake of playing? I used to hope so, but I doubt it now. He barely cares about the game itself, other than as a means of escaping our planet. He has always been more motivated by the ongoing game between us. I think you have alluded to this before, but I never really understood. What game? Well, it is simple. We are playing a game together. We have been forced to for as long as we've known each other. But the rules are complicated and often shifting, and they don't always make sense. At least they wouldn't to you. Try me. Many you would not recognize as rules, so much as superstitions. A variety of caveats and stipulations, things that would invite misfortune if I were to break. It would be very bad juju. I have not been able to tell you my name for this reason. Doing so would lead us all down a very slippery slope. but I have wanted to tell you so. I hope my reluctance has not compromised our friendship. Of course not. I wrote off your reticence as one of your many eccentricities long ago. Oh, I still want to understand this game with your brother, though. Could you describe some of the other rules? Hmm, yes. We have both renounced hemotyping until the resolution. Hemotyping? It is in the same vein, pardon the pun, as a quirk. It's the old tradition whereby one types with his or her own blood color. So he and I have embraced neutral tones to speak in for the time being. Most humans do not practice hemotyping, presumably due to lacking diversity in blood class. But your race has varied blood color? Yes. Then what would yours be? I am a lime blood. Oh. While he's got the bright cherry blood, just like you all do. Not that this matters since we are alone here, but interestingly, in ancient troll culture, we would both be considered pariahs. For different reasons, of course. Those of his blood color were very rare, existing by way of genetic glitch only. They were outcast, having no place in the social order. On the other hand, those of my blood color were once actually quite common, but later they were all hunted to extinction. Geez, why? Details of the genocide are historically murky. It's one of those maddening voids in my understanding of your elaborate epic. But I have speculated their extermination had to do with the extremely powerful abilities they tended to have, and the threat to authority they represented, even more so than other powerful lowbloods. Are you saying you have such powers? Maybe. But he does not? He has other, traits. Maybe he is jealous of you, which is why there is such resentment? Oh, probably. He is an outright mess. If you can name a problem with me, he's got it. The way you described it, I had always envisioned your contentious relationship as one played out mostly online. Yes, it is. And also that you and he had never met. Yet some things you have said lately appear to contradict this. Jane, I am sorry, but this is something I just cannot get into. For one thing, we would be creeping way too close to breaking the rules, and then we would all be buggered. Hi, baby. I'm reading an alien who just said buggered. Yeah. Even if I were at liberty to say, it would take so much time to explain everything, and I really must be getting to sleep again soon. I am terribly worried about the people of Prospect during such dark times. I understand. Suffice to say, all games that are played have boundaries, a stage to which all pieces and moves are confined. Like a chessboard, there is no reality to the game beyond the edges of the binary grid. That makes sense, but I'm not sure how it applies. I know. It was more infernal gammoning on my part as I dance about these rules. It's all one can do when everything he or she ever does is just another move in a game. I am so sorry, Jane. I would have loved to be more forthright with you since the day we first spoke. You are a dear friend to me. You and your chums. You are all the only friends I have ever had. Hmm. I was planning on giving you a gift. You were? Yes, but I was going to wait until completing my quest before sending it to you. But now that things are looking rather bleak here, I may have to consider accelerating the delivery. What is it? Or is it a surprise? Oh no. It is a surprise, but I will tell you this much. It is my juju. It is very dear to me. Your juju. A talisman of sorts, with many curious properties and rules for implementation. As you may have gathered about me, I have learned learned the hard way that it always pays to follow the rules. Where did you get it? It was an heirloom, you could say. Passed on from ancestors. I have always had it. Jujus are said to have origins which are impossible to understand or trace. Some say they emerge spontaneously from the void. They cannot be truly duplicated. If there ever appears to be more than one of the same, it is only a mirage of causality. Nor can they ever be destroyed. Not completely, at least. So when I send you mine, it will be no small matter. It will not simply be copied through alchemy. You will be the new owner, and mine here will cease to exist. Um, Gosh. But unfortunately, it will have no value to you unless I send my brother's juju as well. And he will not relinquish control of his unless I best him at our game. That is another of our rules. It sure sounds like you two are up to your necks in this crazy game. Oh, yes. We are up to quite a bit further in our neck than it. Um, but it's all right. I love games. My brother, on the other hand, not such a big fan of games. Oh no, quite the contrary. His passion for games transcends any human understanding of love. For you to understand it would be to fully comprehend the meaning of, how to put it, um, beauty, horror. Dear Dirk. Hello, Dirk. Guess what I want to play? That's right, a game. Not now. Dirk, I want to play a game. Dirk. Hello, Dirk. Let's play a game. I'm busy. Dirk, I don't think you understand. I want to play a fucking game with you. I would like you to draw me some pornography. Man, does it look like he can draw anything for you right now? Who cares? I am not talking to you. So what exactly is the game this time? To gauge his ability to draw naked people while fighting robots? The game is to produce some vile smut that will bring me erotic enjoyment. And then if he doesn't, then someone dies, fucker. I see. Do you want me to draw some? No. You are an imposter. An artificial bloodless hemotyping fraud. What? There is no heart that beats inside you with passion for illustrated debauchery, as can be said of true men. You are false as the red you paint your words with. Your lies are as red as the herring you represent. I guess these burns are pretty sick. They are burns, right? It seems you may have just called me a fish. Your atrocious tale is full of so many shitty red herrings, and you are the shittiest by far. Oh, look, this man is not what he appears to be. Or is he? No, he's glasses. The mystery is solved. Who gives a fuck? It sounds like you don't even know what a red herring is. Bullshit. I am basically the master of all red herrings. They swim through my veins, this way and that. You are to be very good at red herrings when you are as good at games as me. How does one even get to be good at red herrings? Are you saying because you employ misdirection effectively? Because I have to say, dude, this has not been my observation. That's a fucking laugh. You know the game I want to play? With real Dirk. It has such a perfect shitty twist ending. Oh, wait. I remember this. Last year you messaged Dirk begging him to play one of your dumb porno games. You said you tried to get him to play in the future, but he was busy fighting drones. And you kept going on about the shitty twist ending to your game. Boring lies from the red lines. You are bad at games. And a game is exactly what I want to play. Dirk, I want to play a game. God damn it. Hello, Dirk. Let's play a game. The game will not involve the red lines. Do you hear me? He's tuning you out, bro. I'm telling you. If you want to play a game with him, you'll have to do it in the past. Okay. That's a pretty good idea. Fuck you. Dear past Dirk. Hello, Dirk in the past. Let's play a game. Alright. Do not even fuck with me. I want to play a game with you. This game is exactly which will be played between us. I said I'd play. Dirk, I want you to draw me some pornography. You got it. If you fail to draw me some pornography, there will be consequences. And when consequences happen, that is when blood begins to flow. Your future self spends all his time being in the future. He prioritizes being in the future and fighting drones over playing games. Your past self should consider the costly indiscretion of your future self's behavior. Behavior which entails being in the future almost as much as not doing whatever I fucking tell him to. Dude, I'm sitting here with my stylus ready to go. Do you want me to draw you some porn or not? Oh, yes. You will draw me my pornography, Dirk Human Strider. I will have my pound of smut. I'm waiting. Or I will murder my sister. Gotcha. What'll it be? She will be dead, and I will rejoice with the liveliest little jig you ever saw. Her putrid harlequin slime will leak from her wounds and soak her ugly yellow robe, and her body will become a stupid corpse. Her moon body, I mean. It will mark the beginning, at least, of my ultimate victory in this game between us. Between me and her, not me and you. Dirk, let's play a game. Dude, listen, I am perfectly willing to draw you some pornography. It doesn't need to be part of a game. You don't gotta murder anybody. Just two guys, 5 feet apart, drawing porn. I will if you don't do what I say. How very ironic that a life hangs in the balance upon your willingness to draw me some pornography. The very pornography which you have spent a lifetime drawing in your spare time, because you presumably enjoy doing so. How is that ironic? Oh, yes. How ironic it is indeed. And it is further ironic that this game is ironic. It is the very irony which you yourself have spent a lifetime wallowing in and using to justify interests and behaviors which are dumb and confusing. Whoa, man, fuck. Seriously, should I start drawing naked people or what? Naked people? Yeah, naked people doing it and stuff. You know, porn. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Awful, horrible barf. No, fuck that noise. There will be no nudity, or whatever unpleasant behavior that passes for procreative exercise among your people. What I have in mind is much more scandalous. Awesome. Lay it on me. I would like you to draw in various pairings, you and your friends, evolving each other in assorted debasements. Sure, that doesn't bother me a bit. Sounds totally great. Hot, even. Good, good. Let the unsavory hotness begin. Who do I start with? How about the Jane human? Right, one Crocker coming up. Who else? Let's say you. Oh, yes. No problem. Which assorted debasement did you have in mind for us? You will depict the Jane human on the receiving end of one of your human kisses. Okay. I mean, are you sure you want me to go there? Shut your fucking mouth and draw. Just making sure. Man, seriously gonna have to sterilize my tablet after this. Okay, how's that? Dirk, stop. Oh no. What is that? Explain what the fuck your hand is doing. Explain yourself. I don't know. Copping a little feel, I guess. Just adding some sizzle to the steak. What's the big? Remove that. Come on, dude. Don't be like that. Remove the amorous human limb at once. Do it now. I'll kill her. I will fucking do it. Fine. There. Uncup. Ah. Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes, that is dirty. You are a man who likes his tepid ass porn, I will give you that. Make her say, you are beautiful. Done. Thanks. Yes. Good. Now make the kiss happen with both of the human lips, touching together and much closer to the screen to see the action better, and tell her that she is darling to you. Okay. You are darling to me. Fucking swoon. Fuck. Yes. What now? There will be new actors in this vulgar exhibition. You will include the Jake and Roxy humans now, and it will be similarly disgusting. You got it. Which steamy adult activities would you like me to convey this time? Make the human Roxy human stroke his hair. She needs him as a romantic partner, emotionally. You have a filthy mind, but okay. Here. Stronk. Hot damn. Oh, I was doing Jake English earlier, and I can't do it now. Good. I want to see longing in his eyes. Make there be longing. Do it. Long. So good. Have them execute the human maneuver you call the hug. So good. Oh, damn. That is just so nasty. I'm sweating profusely for your interest. Gonna have Square Wave track down a towel soon. Now have the Jake human say, "Oh God, I feel so utterly obscene even typing this. Fuck. My cheeks are probably bright red right now." Typing what? Make him say, I love you. On it. I love you. Oh my god. That is so fucked up. Arrgh. I can hardly stand it. It's so fucked up, bro. I agree. All kinds of things are wrong with this scenario here. She wants to human marry him now. Make the bitch say she wants to human marry that fucker. Stand by. Lol, let's human marry. Is she Lumpy Space Princess now? I guess I'm Lumpy Space Princessing Roxy. He says yes. He says fucking yes this instant, you wretched pile of shit. Yes. Sob. Fuck. That shit is so tender. You know it. Slow cooked to fucking perfection. I would like them to copulate off screen. They will bear a child in the unseemly human manner, but you will depict none of the off putting details of the ritual. Show them experiencing human wedded joy with their offspring. Now. Yeah, give me a minute. Okay. No, this isn't as good. It's not as titillating as I desire. Have the male eat the child. Jake, no, what are you doing to our baby? So, are we done? You would love that, wouldn't you? Nah, I'm fine with doing more if you want. How convenient it would be for you if we stopped playing my game and let my sister off the hook. You want me to pretend I don't want to play? Like, is that part of the kink for you? Kind of a role playing thing? Shut the fuck up. No, no, please. Don't make me draw more pics of my friends snuggling and stuff. Strider said, having spent the better part of the night gnawing through his duct tape gag. Look at these pathetic stalling tactics. As if I don't know an attempt to derail one of my diabolical games when I see one. That's good. Keep saying things like that. I'll keep doing my part. Somebody save me from this living nightmare. The things he has made me do. Maybe your irreverence for my game stems from the fact that you don't give a flying fuck about my idiot sister? Ha! Like I could even blame you. What a cloying windbag shrew. She is worthless to everybody. I think you think so too. You know, you're an alright guy. For a monstrous fuck up leagues beneath me in every way that exists. Dirk, I want to play a game. Do you now? Though you may not care about my sister's life, there is something which may motivate you to keep playing. And that is curiosity. How so? You see? That right there. You asked a question. Asking shit is what being curious means. I fucking win already, you trash. Damn. Owned. But that's what you do when you have a shitty twist ending, planned at the end of all your games. See, this game has a twist. It is twisted like a little candy swirl. That is a kiss on your face from an angel, while you make a fucking fool of yourself in your sleep. I know what a twist is. Or I did, until you kept saying stupid shit that doesn't mean anything. Exactly. If you want to know my shitty twist, you have to keep playing my game. Well, not only was I pretty psyched to keep playing regardless, I'd rather just do just about anything other than listen to you ramble on and on about your horseshit twists. Very good. The lecherous amusements. They will now resume. The both Jane and Roxy humans. Cool. Ah, yes. Double the tasty bitches. Getting a little maudlin together. Okay. They are in the mood for sweets, just like me. I like candy. Do you like candy, Dirk? I guess. What about cotton candy? Never tried it. The shithole planet doesn't have any. It is so fluffy and melts in your mouth. Blue and pink. Get between my jaws. Poofy, fluffy cotton candy. Let me dissolve you. That is what I call this pairing of nasty premium bitches. You know, considering you're obviously just gonna ask for more ultra tame shit, you still somehow made this legitimately creepy. Nicely done, I guess. Ah, yes. How you squirm now. Not squirming. Like bullfuck you aren't. Now draw. I'm already drawing. What should I make these premium bitches do? Nothing just yet. We will not be reckless with their courtship. They take things slow. We milk this fucker and make it teat our bitch. It will be delicious. Okay. So they're just standing there? One of them is shy and reluctant to advance. Jane. The Jane human is reluctant and shy. You'll render the Jane human as showing a bashful and coquettish demeanor. I don't know how someone draws that, though. I'm not a fucking artist. You're the artist. Make that happen. And make it perfect. Not a problem. Okay. Bomb Tom. Roll all, Chan. Ooh, look at her. She has her eye on that romantically desirable bitch. Oh, what she would say to her if she could summon the nerve. Maybe she wants to ask her out? Shut up! I'm running this. Now, the Roxy human takes the initiative on the encounter. She places her beverage on the floor. She saunters up to Jane and perpetrates one of your human winks. Human wink. Cop. She keeps her fucking hand to herself, you presumptuous tool. Erase that. Now. Humane wink. And now, the Roxy human opens her heart and professes her feelings. The bitch tells the other bitch a poem. Make the bitch say a poem. Do it. Sure. Your eyes are an ocean. Your breasts are also an ocean. Damn. Oh, damn. Look at her. She's eating that shit up. Give the bitch a rose. Okay. Wait, which one? No, wait. Both bitches give each other a fucking rose. Booyah. Double roses. Yes. Yes. Now make her do the thing. The shameful thing where she rubs the rose on on her face. You know, the human practice, whereby poignant emotions are conducted through facial tissue, as channeled through the stem of a fragrant plant. Draw that shit! Oh, I'm drunk. Make her sing! Jane Human sings! While still doing that, her sultry partner glistens with emotional perspiration dollops. Perspire. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Ah! Oh, mercy! That is just so grody. Does your sister know you're even know you're into this sappy shipping stuff? You berate her constantly for everything, and I know she likes to write and illustrate romfics and the like. No, she enjoys it for wrong and disgusting reasons. Her fascination with the red stirrings of inferior races, it strikes me as too insincere and therefore repellent. My enjoyment is ironic. Again, you just don't seem to know what ironic means. Your enjoyment of this content is clearly sincere. You are just fetishizing your disgust for it, is all. Fuck you with that assessment! You don't tell me of what the value the pornography has to me in my own game. You just fucking draw and don't talk! I'm just saying, it's an interest you have in common. If you told her you lacked her romantic artwork, maybe you could bond over that? Bonding is the last fucking thing we need to do. I have not told her of my ironic fascinations, and you will not either. I will not tell her that I secretly peruse her work in a state of petrified mortification for hours, and neither will you. Fair enough. So, game over yet? No! I said before, these steamy, bothered up bitches are hungry for sweets. The Jane Human has baked a cake. Okay. Ah, fuck. Those bitches eyeball that luscious confection. It's moist as shit. It tempts them. They begin to human salivate. Oh, so good. Get into my mouth, cake. The mutually swooning bitches get frisky with the treat. Roxy Human chops out a wedge, feeds it to Jane Human's zealous snack hole. Okay. But not so fast. She smushes it around the greedy cake slut's human lips and features. Misguided feelings of fondness and levity wax incrementally. A giggle is released. Oh shit. Things are really heating up now. Ditto. Yes. Fuck yes. I want them to human hold hands. They will human hold hands now. Their odious love is blossoming before our eyes, and to our unspeakable dismay. Can you feel it, Dirk? Yes. Make their cakey hands become clasped together as one. It feels mushy and slippery. They enjoy the sensation immensely. It is vile. No! Yes! Closer! Get the fucking camera closer, you douchebag! I want to see some detail. High def that sticky mess. Ah. Oh. Fuck. That is just downright affectionate. Yeah. Those girls sure are digging each other. That's how we humans roll. Eat some cake, hold some hands. Ah, But their tawdry romp is far from over. Jane has had a little too much cake to eat. Perhaps her human tummy needs a rub?
Oh, God.
What's this? Could it be? Your breaking point is in sight. You are becoming squeamish. I can feel it. Yes. Yes.
If you think this is making me uncomfortable, think again.
No, I'll think only once. You are succumbing to my game. You are becoming psychologically unglued, and I am winning.
Nice wishful thinking there. I'm not even merely tolerating this, bro. I swear to God, I'll get my own horse running harder in this fucking race than you could ever dream.
What? Horse!
Think I'll blink first, motherfucker? Not happening. I might splinter, but I don't break.
Oh, whatever. Asshole. Is that supposed to be cool?
You want a fucking tummy rub? That shit sounds white hot. I can't wait to draw that and get us both sexually stimulated. Here I go. Boners galore.
Oh, no.
Nerds roll all to the tummy rescue.
Oh.
Boom. This is giving me the biggest male human boner of my entire erection life.
Stop mentioning male human boners. I don't even know what those are. And I don't want to. So if that was the plan all along, to mention boners, your plan fucking sucked.
You want a shitty twist?
Okay, we're done here. This game is over.
Oh.
That's it. That's it. That's it. It was right there. It was right there.
I thought you were getting into a good rhythm there. Anyway, you missed out on like half the pairings.
What? Half? No, we did most of them, didn't we?
No, we did 3, and there are 3 possible matchups left. Don't you know a thing about shipping slants?
That's a thing? How the fuck could that be a thing?
Believe me, it's a thing. The total number of pairings for a group of n people is n squared minus n over 2. You divide by 2 to cut the grid in half to eliminate the duplicate pairs. Minus n is so you don't pair people up with themselves. That wouldn't make sense.
And why the fuck not?
Well, because I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was being closed-minded about self-pairing. What do I know?
Jack shit, obviously. Anyway, fuck all that. You don't spoil good debauchery with a lot of stupid math. You may think you're smart, but excessive smartness can make you be more of an idiot. Intelligent idiocy can be easily exploited by the cunning and ruthless. Just a tip for you, bro.
Am I getting more childish with Caliborn? Yes. I'll make a note. So, you sure you don't want one more drawn? You used Jane and Roxy in 2 pairings, but me and Jake only got 1. How is that fair?
I decide what is fair in my games. If you are proposing to illustrate the Jake human behaving amorously with the Dirk human, the answer is no.
Why not?
That encounter does not seem as reprehensibly scandalous. First of all, I ask you, where are the bitches at? I rest my case.
Lame.
Second of all, I don't wish to language in the pumpkin patch.
Or Rumble? What?
Orange and emerald, unpleasant together. I have no taste for pumpkins or any horrid vegetable matter. Meat or candy, that's what's good. The game is over.
Fine.
I'll keep all my illustrated debasements to myself then.
Good. Do that.
Okay, I will. So did I win?
I will say, yes, you were cooperative and generally enthused about my game. Congratulations, Dirk.
Thanks. So what's the shitty twist?
Ah, but not so fast. You see, there is a twist to my shitty twist.
Twisted twist? Like a double Mobius hand job or something?
Yes, probably.
Okay. What is the twist to the twist?
The twist of the twist is, I won't tell you what the shitty twist is for a year.
Wow. That really is quite a shitty twist.
Your gratification on this matter will be delayed. I have noticed, as your awful meandering saga wends its way through the ass crack of nowhere and back, answers to pointless questions are often deferred, nigh indefinitely, so this will cause you to reflect upon a lifetime spent being inside a bullshit story like that. Is the irony not fucking delicious?
Not really.
I will tell you the fate of my sister in 1 year. At that time, I will tell you the twist. Although you played the game successfully, in order to spare her life, it will have turned out, all along, to your shock and astonishment, that
Jenny needs a drink of water.
that I killed her.
What? Killed who? Oh, right. I forgot about this horse shit.
The great thing is, I got the idea from your game.
What idea? To kill her dream self?
No. To get the ARC agent to do it. To get him to go to Prospect and knife a bitch. Since you must know, a Durst guy can't just go flying across the medium. It's against the rules. So, I hired him.
How?
I paid him off. With candy. Every man has his price when it comes to sweets. Although, he was probably willing to do it, even without the bribe. Noir is the best there is. Very useful. Very stabby. I might even consider him my best fucking friend if I didn't find the human emotion of friendship nearly as sickening as barely qualifies as an actual emotion. Basically, what I'm saying is, I'm yet another step closer to being in total control of the new game I'm about to play, and the old game between us.
Wait, what game between us?
No, not you and me. Us. Her and me. Me and her. There are only a few moves left before I can mate with her.
Whoa!
Wait. Fuck. What did I say? I mean, before I can mate her. Mate. As in checkmate. It's a figure of goddamn speech. You know, like in chess?
No. What's that?
Shithead. What do you people think you're doing? Stop it! All of you! You couldn't even wait a few seconds while I retrieved one last guest? I have to come back to this? I am sorry, Arania. I tried to tell them all to be cool. Normally we're so much cooler than... Why do I always try to tell people we're cool? We are so very uncool. Everybody? Excuse me, are you listening? I would like to introduce you to someone. His name is. Hey! Mina! I said cut it the fuck out! Yes, you! The dead miscreant with the goggles waving around the stupid trident. Put it down!
What? No way.
Yes way!
No. Want to poke these suckers up?
Put it down! I am serious.
Come on, let me puncture one of them. Just a little. How about the shout-ass nubby girl, the mother glubber who looks like what's his face?
I said drop it.
What, like on the floor?
Yes, on the floor. Shoo! Now step away from it. That's right. Back. A little further. I said further. No, not closer. Further. Ah. Guess what? You just lost your poking privileges. I think I'll hang on to this for a little while. How do you like that?
It's cool.
Ooh, it sure is pretty. Is that real gold? Or pardon me, real? I bet I could sell it for a small fortune.
Aw, man. No, don't.
Watch me.
Yeah, like a fucking ghost could even sell anything. Any of you scrubs know where to find the prawn shop in this bitch? I almost didn't say prawn shop.
The what?
Some hoe is angling to sell my gold pointy jam. Look at her pawing up my royal loop with her clammy shipments. Greedier spectacle I never did see. What are you, blind there, pyrope looking dimwit?
Yes.
Well then, listen up. She wants to hawk my swank fucking carrots. Got it?
Well, most of us here are in fact rather wealthy. I am not sure if she will even find an interested buyer, though.
Okay, this sure became a stupid line of talking. Rose, who's the John-looking kid?
I think that's Father Granddad Harleybert.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay then, has everyone settled down? Do I have everyone's attention?
Attention, huh? Who'd have thought you would want any of that?
Just stop, please. I know it's only been minutes since you died, and you probably aren't thrilled to see me for any number of reasons. But for me, it has been millennia. I've been waiting a long time to see you again, to orient you to the afterlife.
Heh. Being a ghost isn't anything you need to be oriented to. We're dead, who cares?
Excuse me for looking forward to our reunion, Ed. I guess I built it up in my mind as something special for a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, probably. What else is new, though? Need to swim her down, girl. You dead. Time to act like the fucks you give stopped existing. Like they disappeared.
Then you don't care at all, is that it? My waiting here all this time to see you means nothing?
Dude, is it just me, or is this kind of awkward? Why did she even drag you here? Shh.
I mean,
Having to wait millenniums and stuff? Has a ghost but too much to say? That is nook loads of time, but I mean, we both might have lived that long. But we didn't up and die just now, or at least I woulda. Sounds to me like boring times ahoy, no either fucking way.
what is even your point?
Dunno? Sorry, Skirkit. Let's hug it out later, alright?
I think I have completely forgotten the subtle art of determining whether you're being sincere through your tangled fishnet of aquatic puns and little stabs of hostility.
Fishnet. Fishnet, yes. You could have just said net, but you said fishnet instead.
Do you think you can at least remain well-mannered while I bring the others up to speed on some critical matters?
Let's see. No.
That's it. I'm selling off this gaudy trinket.
No, fuck you. Give me that.
I have developed an eye for tasteless treasure. Priceless treasure. Do you have any idea who I grew up to be in the new world I made? We made? I'd wager if I put it on the black market, it would fetch a fee into the tune of several billion boonies.
Tuna. Tuna. I love you.
Wow! Hey! Fucking excuse me!
What?
Who are you people and why should I care about you?
Okay, this is as close as I'm gonna get, I think. Let me just check real quick. Okay. This is about to be exposition. So I think I'm done here. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm going to see if there's anyone to raid. Oh, there's a whole crew of people reading Homestuck live. Oh well. I can't believe I got through Act 5. Anyways, thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you have a good night.